Hi everyone, Dr. Maureen Passifim here from Restorative Health Center. Well, we're going to continue our look at the endocrine system and how different parts of your hormones, other than your ovaries and uterus, can affect your menstrual cycle. Whether you're having uncomfortable menstrual cycle, cramping or heaviness, or you're not regular, or as we're getting closer to perimenopause and menopause, if you're having more hot flashes or more difficulty with libido and vaginal dryness. We're going to talk about another reason that could be going on. So we've already talked about the thyroid, how it can affect your menstrual cycles. We talked about how important cholesterol is. We want to talk about your adrenal glands today. So adrenal glands are part of that, what we call the endocrine or hormone triangle, meaning they can all affect each other. So if one's a weak link, so to speak, it can make the other two not work as well, and then you not feel as well. So adrenal glands, you have two of them. They're above your kidneys, and they do help directly control the kidneys. But one of the main things they do is they make two hormones called cortisol and DHEA. So they're considered our stress hormones. And they have an intimate effect on how we deal with stress, like emotional and physical stress. They affect our blood sugars. They have communication with our immune system as well, and many, many other things. But again, if they are under a lot of stress or maybe having some dysfunction, they could potentially be part of the cause of our menstrual or female hormone system. So we talked about how cholesterol is really important. So cholesterol can turn into a hormone called pregnenolone, and that's kind of our starter material. And pregnenolone can turn into estrogen and progesterone, and it can turn into cortisol and DHEA. And did you know your adrenal glands are also a backup supply of estrogen and progesterone? So they make a little bit all through our life of our extra progesterone, and then they make that other hormone called DHEA that magically can turn into some extra estrogen or testosterone as we need it as well. So DHEA is very supportive and rebuilding all on its own, but it can be a backup supply. So our adrenal glands, brain, and ovaries make some DHEA. But your adrenal glands, they make that cortisol, which is life or death. We need that for controlling stress, whether it's deadlines, a lot of family stress, all of this. COVID is causing us a lot of stress. We're worried about being sick. We're maybe worried about a family member. Maybe we've lost a job. A lot of stress going on right now, but often we're experiencing that all the time. Stress is meant to come in short bursts, not all the time. When it comes in all the time, that could be causing some problems with our menstrual cycle, because your body doesn't know the difference between a lion chasing you down or you having a tremendous amount of stress. It just says you're in danger, this is life or death. So it's going to take all this cholesterol, all of that pregnenolone we talked about, and it's going to go in that direction towards your adrenal glands to make adrenal hormones, the cortisol and DHEA, to help you deal with that lion chasing you down, which could be, marital issues, COVID stress, work deadlines, family worrying about your child. It doesn't know the difference, but it will always say, we're going to make cortisol over everything else. Who cares if she menstruates or has a comfortable menstrual cycle? We need to keep her alive. So when that happens, it takes all of that material to make those hormones. And guess what? You're going to make less estrogen or progesterone. It also can block and cause some thyroid problems and cause the thyroid to have to work harder. We already talked about how that can mess us up over here, right, with our menstrual cycles. But just even the adrenal glands and the ovaries, it's going to take all this building material and make adrenal hormones. And it's going to say, we'll come back to you later, when we have time for this. But right now, we've got to keep you alive. So controlling stress, if you're under a lot of stress and wondering why are my periods miserable? Why are they irregular? Why am I cramping heavy? That could be an important component. Just like I said up here, sometimes it's not all just your uterus and your ovaries. And sometimes we need to support healthy function there with diet and nutritional supplements. But sometimes we need to just deal with stress and supporting. So if I really am concerned about a patient with adrenal health, and I know their life is kind of helter-skelter, they're having a lot of problems, we may do some healthy support for those adrenal, healthy adrenal function, but I might also test those adrenal glands. So I'll use a saliva test to check all the hormones coming from the adrenal glands and even the precursor here, just to see if that indeed is the problem, especially if simple dietary things aren't straightening out the menstrual cycles. So something else for you to consider, if you're struggling with your menstrual cycles, it may not just be about your ovaries and your uterus. We need to consider stress and how we can work on that. So we can talk about yoga. Your adrenal glands love a lot of protein and healthy fats and vitamin C and B vitamins. So today we're going to attach a recipe that has some good healthy food for your adrenal glands in it. But make sure, if you're needing more tips for that, just let us know that we're doing some stress management too and getting you the help you need if life is hard for you. If there's a lot of stress, make sure we're getting you resources for that as well. I hope that helps, and we'll talk to you soon. We have a lot of other fun things coming up on the video, so I hope you keep checking them out and staying tuned. And we really care about you. We love you. Just let us know if there's any way we can help you. Take care. Have a great day.